Good evening. Thank you for coming to our Currituck County Board of Education meeting for June 2023. I'd like to call the meeting to order, and at this time I'd like to call on Mrs. Peters to our invocation and also the Pledge of Allegiance.
This is just a poem about summer that we're all excited that we are in now. The sun is out, the children scream and shout all about. There is no more school, everyone in the pool, no more looking like a fool. They run outside, find places to hide and bikes to ride. Everyone is having fun, no rush, no places to run. Relax and play with anyone. No one is stressed, no more weight on their chest. This is why summer is the best. And now we'll stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Ms. Peters. I would like to remove item 11J from the consent agenda. And with that in mind, do I have an approval of the agenda, or a motion to approve the agenda?
I'll make a motion to approve it.
And a second?
I'll second.
Okay. So we have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Okay. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? So approval of the agenda is on board. So Dr. Lutz is going to give us a review of the work session this afternoon that we just left.
At the work session, we took a look at our AIG plan presented by Ms. Virginia Arrington, our Student Services Coordinator. We reviewed budget amendments, which we'll do here again in a few minutes. We also took a look at our secondary school start and end times for the 23-24 school year. We are going to be able to end our high school a little bit earlier in the day, our secondary buildings along with middle school at 3:40, and we're going to start at 8:45. We'll push that out and communicate that to our community in the very near future. We took a look at our payroll calendars for a number of classified staff. We're able to move some of our classified employees to a 2 times a month pay period. Currently, right now, our employees only get paid once a month, but we are making efforts to move that to twice a month, and I commend our finance department for their efforts. School construction update, and we reviewed our spring policy updates and had our second reading.
Thank you, Dr. Lutz. Is there any public, did anyone sign up to speak? Okay, thank you. So now I'd like to call on Ms. Mazzell to do our end of fiscal year 2022-2023 budget amendments.
Good evening. I have for your approval this evening the final budget amendments for the school year. Starting with the State Public School Fund, we had an increase here of $234,984. We budgeted for textbooks and digital resources, summer reading camp, exceptional children special state reserve, reversion for behavioral support, second semester early college reimbursement for transportation, fuel contingency reimbursement for transportation, literacy intervention for summer reading bonuses, as well as various budget transfers to close out the year. For our local expenditures, we had an increase here of $21,486.95. We budgeted for fines and forfeitures and interest, as well as various budget transfers to close out the year. Next, for our federal funds, we had no new funding here, but we had various budget transfers also to close out the year. On to capital outlay, we had an increase of $343,956.66. We budgeted for the Mayotte Middle School chiller project, the Griggs Auditorium floor project out of the Public School Repair and Renovation Fund, which is lottery funds, an allotment for yellow bus payments, interest, sale of fixed assets for transportation and technology, as well as various budget transfers to close out the year. For school nutrition, we had an increase of $585,500. We budgeted for indirect costs, increase in food costs, salary and benefit increases, as well as part of the director's salary. And lastly, we have our other local expenditures. We have an increase here of $312,658.90. We budgeted for Chromebook fees, student tech reimbursements, Medicaid administrative claiming reimbursement, interest, sales tax, indirect costs, as well as various transfers to close out the year. Do you have any questions?
I wanted to ask you, I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but on the local budget, the fines and forfeitures, is that our sheriff's department doing their fine work?
Yes, it is.
Okay, good, good. Okay. We need to have a motion to approve the end of fiscal year budget amendments that Ms. Mazzell has just presented to us. Do I have a motion to approve those?
I make a motion that we approve that.
And do I have a second?
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion? Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, so the approval of the budget amendments for 2022-2023 end of fiscal year has been approved. Thank you. Okay. And Dr. Lutz is going to give us information about school construction update.
When we come back in August, we should be putting the finishing touches on the expansion at Mayock Elementary School along with Mayock Middle School. We are on target with entry into the building with many departments set for July 31st. Progress at Mayock Elementary School has been swift. As soon as the students were out on the last day of school on June 9th, the water was turned off and construction began on the new bus parking lot and also our new drop-off, which will be in place for Mayock Elementary School. Again, work is on time. The exterior is largely finished. We moved fully into the interior. Proper walkways installed, ADA compliant. You can see the progress from May to June on those in the cafeteria. Again, we're excited to have our entire campus enclosed outside of our modular units that will still be being used until the Tulse Creek site is developed. Tile is down, and we have a great-looking building going in place. Again, couldn't be more pleased with the way Sussex has conducted business. They've been a great partner to work with, along with our county. Finishing touches moving forward. And Mayock Middle School, exciting thing here is the cafeteria will be up and ready to roll in August. It is doubled in size. That's always been a struggle at Mayock Middle School around our core capacity and our ability to serve our students in the cafeteria. That will no longer be an issue with this expansion. Sidewalks we put and sod put down on the back side of the school, where we've added 2 classrooms to each of the wings. Again, every time we look, we're making further progress. Tulse Creek site, excited to say that the commissioners approved the funding to move forward fully with our Tulse Creek site. It is much needed, and we're very pleased. The students at Mayock Elementary in Scarborough and K2, now why do we ask the students at those 2 buildings to choose the mascot and school colors for our new building? Well, those will be the students that may be attending the new elementary school when it opens in 25-26. The students chose the Tigers, and so the Tulse Creek Tigers has a really nice ringtone towards it, and we're going to go with the colors muted orange and black. Not bright orange, muted orange. And the color scheme with the company we're working with Sussex, and it's called Boomerang. They're exceptional, and they're going to put a beautiful building in place that we will be very proud of here in Currituck County. And that concludes my update.
Okay, thank you. And now, field truck requests. Dr.
Currituck County High School and JP Knapp will be attending the FBLA National Conference and Competition in Atlanta, Georgia on June 26th through July 1st.
Okay.
We wish them the best of luck.
I just want to say something about this. These national conferences are really something. I've had the opportunity to attend one FFA national conference, and what the students get out of these and coming together with other students from all over, that is just a really great opportunity. And to see these kids conduct themselves as young adults in a positive manner and the confidence they exhibit, hats off to Julie West for taking the kids there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so I need to have a motion to approve the consent agenda. I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda. How's that? Does anyone can I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, and is there any discussion? Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? There are no opposition, so the consent agenda is approved. Information items. Our next Board of Education meeting is going to be July 27th, 2023, at the Professional Learning Center at 9:30. And then we're going to have a dedication and recognition ceremony at Central Office on July 27th, 2023, at 10 a.m. to honor some former superintendents and principals and board members, okay? Our Board of Education meeting for August will be August 17th, work session at PLC at 4 p.m. and the Board of Education meeting at the Historic Courthouse here at 6:30. And so now I'm going to go with board member comments, and Ms. Kelly, we'll start with you.
Short, just, of course, we attended the graduations, and they were very nice ceremonies. So again, good luck to all of our students or graduates, whether they're moving on to careers or college or the military. We certainly wish them well. And I just wanted to thank our county commissioners for passing our budget. I know we asked for the things that were very much needed and move forward, and I appreciate that. It was a unanimous vote, so thank you to them. And I just hope everyone has a very nice summer. And just because it's summer, there's so many that are in our staff, of your cabinet, Dr. Lutz, that are here tonight, and they just keep on working. So thank you for all you do to get the next year rolling. I appreciate you. That's all I got.
Okay, Ms. Parker.
Thank you to the teachers for an amazing school year. Another school year has gone by, and we all know that we couldn't do what we do without our teachers. Also, just a personal thank you to Dr. Lutz and the central office staff for making the 22-23 school year a success. For those of us who have been around, we know that things are moving in the right direction, and it's exciting to see those things, and it's exciting to see where Currituck is heading. And in particular, thank you for your commitment to Cognia accreditation. It's greatly appreciated, and I know the community members are excited, and I'm excited when we're going to be able to see those accreditation signs hung in all of our buildings. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr. Banks?
Yeah, attended both graduations. They were well put on. It was great to see those kids going to their next steps. Also, with Ms. Peters, I would like to thank the commissioners for approving our budget, and also for Matt Lutz for working diligently at that. It's kind of exciting to see what we're gonna do in the very near future. So.
Okay. Ms.
Okay,
Rose?
well, I too enjoyed attending many of the year-end events, especially our JP Knapp and our Currituck County High School graduation and baccalaureate. I'm proud of the class of 2023. I've had some folks reach out about a couple of policies, one being our graduation policy, along with class rank. So, and also bylaws on HSAs and PTOs and booster clubs. So I'd like to ask that maybe we pull those and share that with us, so I can answer the questions, because I didn't have all the answers. I'd like to, as others have said, I'd like to thank our county commissioners for passing the budget. I did attend the beginning of that meeting Monday night, and I was happy to see it passed unanimously. I know it was not an easy process. Increasing the tax rate is never easy, but with this budget, the effects of county growth on our schools will be addressed with the new elementary school. And also included in the budget will be the hiring of 6 school resource officers. So now the students and staff at our elementary schools will have an extra layer of safety and protection, just as our middle and high schools both have. And I also want to thank Mr. Banks, because I know he worked hard on advocating for those school resource officers. While summer break has just started, I'm already seeing information thanks to, where is she, Miss Boyer? I'm already seeing information about kindergarten events coming up in August, I believe, and JP Knapp home visits, freshman orientation, athletic camps and training, and more. I hope our students and parents will take part in these events. And I'd just like to wish all of our faculty and staff a very happy summer. And I thank you all for your hard work for our students.
Thank you. Dr. Lutz?
The graduation ceremonies were special, especially for me. The fifth graders at Scarborough were my first class, and it was great to see them cross the stage and see these young men and women grow up and just kind of chuckle. The Currituck Middle sixth graders were there as well, and we had quite fun as I got to shake the hands before they headed off the stage for the last time. Again, the Board of Commissioners has been thanked several times, and I'd like to thank them. It's been 3 years of work to get us to where we're at, to get these expansions in place, the new elementary school, and also the capital needs that have been discussed, at least since the duration over the last 8 years that I've heard. And so we're going to be able to take care of the shell of our buildings, those roofs, the windows, and so on, that are going to allow our buildings to remain usable at top-notch facilities for a number of years. And I like to also, I use the term staffaldy, and that is everyone who takes place in helping a student cross that stage and takes part in their education. And it is everyone. It's everybody from your custodians to your teachers, to your administrators, to the school board. We all take part in that, and I am proud to serve as the superintendent of Currituck County Schools, and wish everyone a wonderful summer.
Thank you. So I attended the Stoll ceremony of the Beta Club and also senior recognition night. I'm scared to say this, but I think that Dr. Durham said that we were just shy of $1 million worth of scholarships when you count the ones that will be renewed. So that's hats off to our graduating seniors. The graduation was a huge success, and I'm really proud of our senior class of 2023. And I want to add that Dr. Lutz's smile was almost as big as as some of the seniors, because he really enjoyed shaking every one of them's hands and kind of calming them down before they went over and around on the stage. So, yeah, we really are proud of them. I also attended many of the commissioners' meetings in the last month, and as they worked on their budget, and I just want to thank them for all their hard work and all the things. We didn't, nobody ever gets everything they want, but they certainly came through for our schools, and we're really appreciative of that. I know that many of our teachers and staff are working this summer. Some are at reading camp. We have reading camps at Knott Island, Jarvisburg, and Scarborough. They will run through July 13th. Then in August, we're going to have Math Academy for K-5 teachers. I think we already have about 38 signed up, so that's really exciting. But I want to just remind everyone to take some time for yourself and have some summer fun. Did I need to say?
Well, I did have what Dr. Durham said. I had it handy. It
Oh,
was
oh,
over a
okay.
million, I
So we
believe.
had 2 national merit finalists. 52% will attend 4 or 2-year colleges or universities. 24% will attend technical school or enter the workforce. 14 students have enlisted in the Armed Force Services. 91 honor graduates, 9 graduates with associate degrees, 48 North Carolina scholars, and over $1 million in renewable scholarships. So it's great. We're really excited for that. So anyway, that's all I have. So if we have a motion to adjourn,
I make a motion that we adjourn.
second? I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion is adjourned, or meeting is adjourned, sorry. Thank you.
We knew what you meant.